Hi, I'm Maria. Welcome to Sage Fox Tarot. Today we're doing a reading for Taurus for the month of February. I already drew 3 cards. Let's go ahead and get started. We have Guardedness. Cute little, looks like a dragon hiding underneath a shell. We have the Herald. Look at all these snakes and the rabbit. And this says small regrets, longing. I love the eye and the moon. It's really pretty. And then we have Bluff. It's 55 seconds right now. Bluff. So this is, when this usually comes out, it has to do with, trying to make a decision. You're not sure what to do and you're praying for guidance. That's usually how I read it, but I'm being called to look at the actual meaning. So let's look it up real quick. Jupiter number 3. Okay. It says in a reading, this card indicates a need to throw oneself into an unfamiliar situation or challenge and use one's wits to bluff through the first stage. This is not as dishonest. This is not as dishonest an approach as it sounds. A brain surgeon has to make the first operation as confidently as if it were the 50th. Okay. So events. A situation in which one has to impress others with knowledge, discussions about business or legal affairs, or a lecture or talk to a group or society. All right. So there's definitely something about being thrown into a situation and feeling uncomfortable. Maybe that's why you have guardedness here. You're kind of like, I don't like this. I'm going to hide. So, well, let's see. Okay. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Can we please, they said other deck. Okay. We'll go to the other deck. All right. Can we please get clarification? Are these right side up? Yep. Can we please get clarification of the oracle cards for Taurus for February? What messages do we have for Taurus? Okay. Uh-oh. These slid off the top, so we'll take those as well. All right. We have 7 of Cups, which is all about making choices. 7 of Pentacles. Wow, the number 7 is out today, huh? The Lovers. So 7 of Cups is about making choices. The Lovers is about making choices. So that's interesting. We have something about choice here. The Magician. Focus. Why is this not focusing? Okay. Wow, see, there's an eye on this one too. So there's definitely something about eyes, okay? Like maybe your eyes are like open to the truth now, or you're seeing things for the first time. And here, her eyes are covered. So I really get the sense that maybe, maybe you've been thrown into a situation and you're like suddenly seeing the truth or something to that effect. 8 of Cups, walking away. And Ace of Cups, something new starting, something that you love. Ace of Cups is all about, something wonderful coming into your life, something that you're going to love, okay? All right. Well, let me just take a look at this and see what I can get here. Yeah, I kind of feel like, with 7 of Pentacles, this has to do with patience usually, okay? You've worked hard. There's patience here, so that means that you've waited for the right opportunity to come into your life. And perhaps it's not what you expected. Is it not what Taurus expected? Is this opportunity not what Taurus expected? Yeah. The Devil. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely something that you weren't expecting. So whether the energy, so let's say you dreamed about, you went to college to study something, you got the job, you know, that you thought was going to make you happy, but it's just not right. There's something not right about it, right? Whether it's, maybe it's too much work, like maybe you work too many hours, or the people around there are negative, or there's just something negative about the situation, okay? I'm sorry about that. I feel like your eyes have opened up though. You've realized this truth and you're like, aha, I don't really like this. I think I'm gonna walk away. That's what I'm kind of getting here, okay? You're walking away to something better, something that will make you happy, something that will fill your cup, okay? Now, whether you've done this yet or you're thinking about it, I feel like if you're possibly thinking about it, you're trying to make a choice. You're not sure whether you want to do this or not. And with the Magician here, you know, I feel like you're very capable. You're very good at what you do. You can create. You're good at manifesting. Okay, that's what they're telling me. You're good at manifesting. So I really feel like, you know, whatever the situation that you're in, you wanted this. This was something that you wanted, or you thought you wanted, okay? You chose it, you worked hard on it, and then you realized this is not what I want. And now you're choosing to walk away. And I feel like walking away is going to bring you the Ace of Cups, okay? Can I please get information about the choice, Eight of Cups, the Lovers? What is this choice, the walking away? What's going on with that? The Moon. Yeah, the truth. You saw the truth. It was hidden. Can you focus? There we go. So yeah, this is all about, you know, truths that are hidden coming to light. Thank you for the confirmation, angels. I really feel like you had this moment of inner truth perhaps, and you realized, I'm not happy. I don't want this in my life, and I'm going to walk away, right? And Knight of Cups. This is the Knight, you know, of Cups with emotions. Look how content he is. He's just sitting there. He's like, yep, I'm happy. Okay. This is all about happiness. Okay. They're telling me to look up Knight of Cups because there's something else besides happiness. So hold on one second. Okay, so I looked it up and I knew it was about romance and, you know, being happy and intuitive, but it also has to do with being creative, which I forgot. So thank you, angels, for telling me to look it up. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely something new that you're going to love, something, and you intuitively know this. You know that there's something ahead of you that you're going to love. You know there's something more out there, right? With the aces in the traditional tarot, it's like a hand handing out a cup. You know, it's like a hand being held out of the thin air. They're holding this cup and they're like, here, this is for you, okay? It's like the universe is giving you this gift, okay? And you intuitively know that this is the right way to go. Yeah. Kind of like how, see the hand here is just sort of holding this gift out for you, okay? The universe is like, here you go. We see you struggling. We know, yeah, we know you have regrets. Look at that, the Herald. It says small regrets. I think I read it, but it didn't click. Yeah, small regrets. So you're having small regrets over your current situation. But because you are intuitive here, you know, with wow, I just realized this whole card is describing the entire reading. So we have the snakes here, you know, with the devil energy. We've got this rabbit, you know, who's jumping, you know, into situations. The moon, you know, you're very intuitive. We've got this eye, you know, this is like the Magician. The truth was revealed. So yeah, this is like the entire reading in this one card. And I think that's pretty amazing. Thank you, angels. I have goosebumps. So yeah, and whether you jumped into the situation knowingly or not, knowingly, I don't know what the right word is, I'm sorry. Whether you knew what you were getting into, I kind of feel like, you know what, it doesn't really matter why you made the choice. Maybe you had to make that choice. Maybe you had to choose a certain career path for, you know, who knows, okay? You know, maybe you're getting a divorce and you're like, I need a career path quick to take care of my kids, and you choose something, right? But once you're there, you realize, I'm not happy here, right? And that's just an example, but it could be anything, right? So you made this choice, and the universe is just letting you know, yeah, we know that you're not happy, and we're helping you. So they're handing you a gift, okay? All right, so what's the next phase once Taurus accepts this gift from the universe? What happens next? Oh, the world. Yes, the world, okay, guys? A new world is starting for you. You are stepping into a new phase. Oh, I have goosebumps. You're stepping into this new world that you've created. It's right below the Magician here. So you've manifested this, Taurus. You've manifested this because that's what the Magician is all about. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. And this just flipped over. 4 of Cups. Yeah. You were like very unhappy and perhaps not feeling the best for a while. And the universe is like, here you go. We're going to help you out. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Definitely, you know, talking about abundance in your future. I'm trying to get this to focus. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, those are sand dollars. Yeah, the universe is definitely helping you, okay? And then we have 2 of Cups here, which is the soulmate card. Okay, the soulmate card. It also has to do with agreements. So I feel like you're starting a new life. You're not going to be bored anymore. You're going to have abundance, and you're going to love it. I feel like you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And you may even get romance because we have Knight of Cups. We have the Lovers out here. So maybe Ace of Cups. So maybe we have romance in the future for you as well. I really love that for you. Oh, that's so, so good, you guys. Let's see. What else can we get, please, concerning this new phase? Queen of Swords. Focusing there. Queen of Swords. She's very, you know, sometimes the Queen of Swords, she hides her hurt. If she gets hurt, she hides it. She holds it in. And it's right here below the Devil card. Sometimes when you hold in the hurt, it's not good for you. It's very unhealthy, and it can also turn you bitter. And I'm getting the sense here with its placement and everything that the universe is asking you, Taurus, to release any anger, release any, you know, sadness, regrets. Try to release those negative energies. You know, forgive yourself, forgive others if it's necessary, and try to take this new world by storm with a beautiful energy, like a beautiful, clear heart, okay? The heart is symbolized by pink and green, and there's a lot of pink and green here. So I get the feeling that, you know, you're being asked to, you know, really love yourself, okay? Love yourself, love others if you feel called to do so, depending on what your situation is, right? All right, we asked what's next, so let's see. 2 of Pentacles. This is all about making choices and a balanced life. All right, so yeah, definitely you're being called to live a balanced life. Ooh, the Hierophant. This is nice. All right, the Hierophant, guys. Okay, this can have 2 different meanings with its placement here. Either someone is coming into your life to help you, which has been a big message the last few readings. Someone is coming into your life to help you, okay? Or you're the Hierophant. Going through all of this, you know, the Hierophant is usually about, they're very connected to the divine. They're very religious. They're very spiritual. And they're also good teachers. So it's quite possible that maybe whatever it is that you've gone through, you can help others who are going through the same situation, right? Let's see what else we got happening here in the future. for the month of February. Queen of Cups. Aw, yes, the Queen of Cups. She's like, hi, I'm happy. Thank you for making the choice. And it's right here next to the Hierophant and below the World. What a placement. All right, so we have Magician, the World, and Queen of Cups. What a beautiful placement. So you've manifested this world, and now you are happy and content. That makes me so happy, guys. Happy and content. And it's 1616 right now. 6 is all about divine love, divine order, okay? Oh. Yeah, you're going to be very happy. Look at these 3 cards. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so we have King of Swords. All right, so this, you know, this is usually about career. Oh my goodness, we have Queen of Swords and King of Swords out here. So if this is romance, this is counterparts. The swords don't usually have to do with romance, but you never know. We've got counterparts out here. So this may have to do with work, could have to do with romance. I feel like, though, it's mostly telling you, we've got you, help coming in for you. You're definitely someone out there, a partner, okay? Whether it's romantic, business, friendship, spiritual, like maybe you're finding your people, you know, like-minded people. This is what I'm getting, okay? And this whole reading is about truth, inner truth, and this is what the King of Swords is all about, okay? Inner truth. Aw, 10 of Cups, yep. Happily ever after, Taurus. Happily ever after. I'm happy for you. And 5 of Pentacles. This is usually about, you know, feeling a sense of loss or lack. But I feel like, okay, all right, thank you. So I was like, what's this about? They said, okay, in your happily ever after, you may have some bumps in the road, but just to remember to refocus on what it is you want, okay? There are a lot of eyes here, lots of eyes. So they're just telling you to refocus every single time. Just, you know, if you veer off, refocus on what it is that you want, okay? Keep your focus on your goals, which I have a feeling is this, right? That's your goal. So keep focus on this. Keep your focus on that. Awesome. Let's see if we can get some guidance. I love that. Keep your focus. What guidance do we have for Taurus, please, for the month of February? What guidance do we have for Taurus concerning all of this? All right. We have concentration. Yeah, just, you know, this is saying it again. Keep your focus, you know. This usually has to do with, you know, work again, or if you're working on a project. But this generally has to do with, you know, basically it's confirming what I just said. Keep your focus on what it is you're doing, okay? What it is you're trying to accomplish. Authority. So yeah, this is like the Hierophant. I really feel like maybe, all right, I'm hearing prayer, okay? So prayer, okay, yeah, with the hands. So there's definitely something about prayer for you. Maybe Taurus, this is something that you do often and they're encouraging you to continue this. Or if you haven't, maybe this is something that might benefit you. You know, deep prayer has been shown to work as good as meditation. So there's something magical about prayer, okay? All right, we have one card here, and then, well, that's a lot. Let's just get one more, please. All right, thank you. Drama. Okay, so yeah, again, you know, you've had drama, you've pulled yourself out of it, and again, this is confirmation. You know, if there is drama in the future, you are strong. Okay, you are this lion here. You have the strength to, yeah, card number 5, change the situation. Okay, and see how the lion is crossed over into the blue space. Blue is all about communication, so I really feel like this is just saying stay in communication with your spirit team. Okay, keep those lines of communication open. Originality. You are original, Taurus, okay? There is something very special about this particular group, whoever is called to see this reading. I really feel like there's something special about you guys. I love this card because the bird here with the star, it's like the universe, they're giving you ideas, and you're just so, so smart, especially with King of Swords here, right? And Queen of Swords. You're very smart, Taurus. Whoever is reading or looking at this reading, you're very, very smart, okay? And I feel like maybe one of your strengths is claircognizance, and that's where, you know, your spirit team, God, the angels, they're talking to you through your thoughts, okay? So, yeah, I have a feeling there's a lot of that going on. So we were talking about lines of communication open, so I feel like that's one of the lines of communication, your claircognizance. All right, let's get an angel number. Wow, I'm freezing cold all of a sudden. I don't know, I'm just freezing cold all of a sudden. All right, maybe that means something to you guys. 101, new beginnings. I love it. New beginnings. This is you. Personal development, prioritizing creativity. Wow, we did say that, you know, this is all about creativity, and there it is. Prioritizing creativity, okay? A new phase. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Knight of Cups is about creativity. Also is Ace of Cups. I remember that now. All right. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. Oh, my goodness. We were talking about prayer here, right? So there's something about prayer. This is really, really important for you guys, okay? Let me repeat that. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening. That's what all of this is, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass, okay? I have goosebumps. All right, they're telling me to read one more angel card. 4444. I have goosebumps, guys. All right, benefits. Culmination, results, benefits, reflection, completion. Yeah, talk about results, right? So I'm really feeling this for you guys. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrived at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive toward your goals. Maintain your momentum and know that the powers of heaven have your back. You made it, and the reward goes to you. Congratulations, Taurus. Yes, congratulations. Let's see what the outcome is. What is the outcome for Taurus, please, for the month of February? What outcomes do we have? All right. We have Lorelei. She's the first outcome. So Lorelei, you know, she's all about 2332. So Lorelei, she can, you know, let the boat pass in peace, or she can sink them. So I have a feeling this is just, you know, again, talking about if the bumps show up, you know, if you get bumps on the road, to just remember to refocus your attention on your goals. That's what they're telling me right now. Refocus your attention. Concentrate on what it is you're trying to manifest, okay? Be kind to yourself. To the moon and back. Yeah, the angels love you, to the moon and back. And I really feel like you have a great connection. And there it is, to touch the sky. You have a great connection with your spirit team, guys. I really feel that. And I feel like, you know, I think everything's going to be okay. You've got great communication with your spirit team. And you are truly, truly loved, okay? Truly loved. I feel like the universe is completely protecting you. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Yeah, guardedness. Yeah, they're protecting you, okay? Well, that's it, Taurus. I hope that you found this reading helpful. I do private readings. If you're interested, please email me. The email is in the description box below. Good luck with everything. Many blessings, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.